Alright, what's up, guys? So, I wanted to, first things first, welcome to the Lights, Camera, and TMossBoss YouTube channel. No, I was about to say Lights, Camera, Action, TMoss, but I was like, no, that's too much. I know I didn't put all that in in the title of this, channel and stuff. But anyways, welcome to the channel. Hopefully your days is going good. But no, I wanted to, talk on this real quick because I find it weird that people take movies too seriously. Like there's an actor that's really upset them, or they get too fascinated with a character in a movie and stuff, and I'm like, fam, you ain't even got to do all that. It's either they get fascinated with that character or they really hate that character. And I'm like, there's TV shows and movies that I've watched where I'm like, wow, like I do not like that person, but just more so like just talking on that like character. But if I see them in real life, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you killed my favorite character in my favorite movie or TV show, now I gotta fight you. And I'm like, it shouldn't even be like that. You know, like for an example, like Walking Dead, all the crazy stuff that happened in Walking Dead, like there were some episodes where I'm like, I'm fearing for these guys' life, but at the same time, I'm like, it's a TV show, like these guys are okay, like they're safe, they're fine, they're just giving us. And it's like, that's, in my opinion, I'm like, when you're able to capture my attention like that, where I'm like, I'm shaking because I'm like, fam, I am scared for this person, I think that's a good show. I think that you guys got something good going on. But yeah, if it gets to a point where it's like I have genuine hate in my heart towards that person, yeah, I think that's maybe a show I shouldn't be watching. I'm like, fam, one show, for an example, WWE. I'll never forget, it was which WrestleMania was it? It was a WrestleMania pay-per-view. And there was a match between, I don't know if you guys be watching wrestling or not, but anyways, there was a match between one wrestler named Roman Reigns and it was Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. So anyways, they got their thing going on. The match, I think the match was getting ready to get to an end point, but anyways, some music starts playing. It's another wrestler named Seth Rollins cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase. So pretty much for a non-wrestling fan, Money in the Bank briefcase is when you take a briefcase, you go up to one of the officials, referees and stuff. You're all like, I want to cash in this Money in the Bank to win the championship, because it was originally a championship match between Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. Seth Rollins came out, he won the title. I was heated, bro. I was upset, and I'm like, why would he do that? Why would this man do that? But the thing is this though, as upset as I was, I'm not gonna be that fan where I'm sitting at the front seat of the show and I see Seth Rollins, I'm like, oh, I gotta attack him because he ruined my favorite WrestleMania. No, I'm like, there isn't no, it's an act. It's like him, Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, they are the best of friends. It is called storytelling, people. You cannot let a story get to you that much. That's why when I like be writing stories, it's like I want to write stories, but have it where it be like, you know, just kind of like based off of stuff that I've seen. But at the same time, I be thinking to myself like, fam, this is gonna probably be upsetting some people. Like, I think I'm gonna be putting like out a bad name for some people. So it's like I try not to have it be too much, but at the same time, it's like, you know, you can't do that to a story. Like, you really gotta go all out when telling a story and things. So anyways, yeah, it's just it's weird, you know, just with some stuff. But yeah, reading this message from the actor Nathan Jones, and I guess yeah, he was in the Mad Max Furiosa movie. And people, I guess, they didn't like his character. I don't know. Let me overall see the tweet again, because it was dang it, did I exit out of the tweet? I think I exited out of the tweet. Let me bring it back up and things. So there was like posted by Culture Crave. So there was like, Furiosa actor Nathan Jones had to remind people that Rictus is a fictional character after receiving angry DMs. And it's like, when was Mad Max based on a true story? At what point in time did the Mad Max stuff actually happen? Because when does Mad Max, doesn't it take place in the future? When does Mad Max take place? Like, what year? Like, what in the, it's the original 1980. Okay, so it takes place in the 80s. Okay, so anyways, I'm like, but yeah, at what point in the 80s? Because I think that would have been like breaking news if like we were in this post-apocalypse and we got these nice cars, muscle-like cars and stuff, and big old giant trucks with dudes with guitars, and they got flamethrowers at the end, all this. When did any of that stuff happen in the 80s? Because if so, I'm like, please, give me a history book so I can know of these things, all right? Because that's probably why I wasn't good in history when I was in school. I'm like, they never showed us Mad Max, but other than that, if it's a fictional movie, bruh, there is no reason why you guys need to be carrying on in a way. But anyway, so Nathan Jones, he goes on to say, "Hi everyone. I've noticed a few queries and private messages about my role in Mad Max Furiosa, particularly regarding a scene with young Furiosa. This is a very sensitive subject, and I want to emphasize that it involves a fictional character. The details can be uncomfortable, and as an actor, my job is to portray a character based on the direction and script provided to me. I appreciate your understanding and your support in recognizing the distinction between fiction and reality. Thank you, best, Nathan." He shouldn't even have to. And I'm like, yeah, there's some movies out there where it's like the character does some crazy things, but it's like it's not the actor. Yes, if there is a story that comes out saying that Nathan Jones did some wild stuff, then that's when you trip. But if the story comes out and it's like Nathan Jones as a character did some wild stuff in a movie where everything, it like, you know, it not so much as like it makes sense, but at the same time it's like, okay, like we know why. If I don't even know what happened, I haven't even seen the Furiosa movie yet, but I feel like I kind of have like an imagination of like overall. I don't even want to have an imagination of it, but anyways, I feel like I know to an extent on like what he's talking about in the movie and stuff. And yeah, it's like people gotta understand where it's like, look, bruh, it's a movie. It's not no real stuff. Yes, that's wild to write like a wild scene in the movie, but fam, all the different movies that I've seen throughout my life, I'm like, there's a lot of movies that I've watched where I'm like, they done had some wild movies, TV shows, YouTube videos where they done had some wild stuff where it's like, wow, okay, like they did that, okay, like they don't care. All right, I'm not even gonna judge. Just didn't think I would see it in this movie, but hey, they did that and stuff. But yeah, and that's another thing where it's like, and I think I'm gonna just end it off with this, but it's like, if a movie makes you feel uncomfortable, stop watching it. I guess like, yeah, with Furiosa, it's like people probably, yeah, they pay their money to go see this movie and stuff, so they're probably like, well, I ain't gonna walk out of the movies. But it's like, okay, if you're not gonna do that, you gotta remember, this is a fictional movie. Mad Max is not real. Furiosa is not real. Nathan Jones's character is not real. None of that stuff is real. Okay, unless in the 80s there was like a small point in the 80s where some of this stuff had happened, then okay, that's what you. But it's like, I'm pretty sure, when was Nathan Jones born? I just gotta see real quick, because he looks like a young fellow. He was born in 1969. Dang, he's a big dude. Okay, dang, he's 6'11", a wrestler. When did he wrestle? Oh, he wrestled for WWE in from 2000 to 2003. Dang, he's a big dude. He's 6'10", 345 pounds. Yeah, he's somebody where it's like you just gotta jump on his back and just, and oh, wasn't he? Oh, he was Rictus Erectus. That was his name. That's a wild name. Rictus Erectus. Yeah, that's a wild name. What character was he again? I do remember him. Okay, no, I remember him now. Okay, yeah, I remember his character. I didn't know whether he was like new to the movies or what, but no, yeah, okay, I remember his character in Mad Max. But other than that, though, I'm like, yeah, I watched the Mad Max movie that they came out with in 2015. But I was all like, yeah, I need to just sit down and watch all of them. But anyways, yeah, it's like, fam, I've never watched any of the Mad Max movies from like the moments I remember watching some bits and pieces of the older movies when I was a kid to this new one. Yeah, I don't remember no parts of the movie that made me upset. Matter of fact, I thought that was, especially the last Mad Max movie, I thought that was a really good movie. But yeah, it's just you got some people out there where it's like they don't know the difference. Yeah, pretty much what he said. They don't know the difference between fiction and reality, and it's like, gotta understand. He just did a fictional movie. If it's a reality movie, or not even that, if it's like on some real stuff that he did, then that's when you get on that man. But if not, then it's like, bro, y'all need to leave Nathan Jones alone, bro. This man's 6'10", 345 pounds. He's like, what, he think he's like 50 something, but still, he looked like a type of person where it's like, age don't mean nothing. That man would straight choke slam you. All right, leave that man alone. So, but anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.